Previously on Roleplay Performance, the Crimson Wyverns set out on their first adventure, which was running away from law enforcement after pretty much kidnapping 3 helpless individuals. Right away we ran into some trouble as we sailed into some thick fog, and our friend Captain Cog became Captain Fog, by which I mean he was stolen by people who came out of the fog. He was stolen away from us too soon. Right after that we met Captain Jaws, by which I mean some sharks attacked our boat. There were 4 small ones and a really big one, which I'm now going to be calling Captain Jaws. We managed to fight off all of the sharks, but not without some major to severe damage to our boat. It started to sink, and right when we thought all hope was lost, we spotted an island out in the distance.
The episode now. It's been 4 minutes.
No, it hasn't. You're lying.
No, it literally has.
Time doesn't exist.
No thoughts,
Time is
only
fake.
copy.
Time is fake. So, last time on the thing, you guys had been on the boat, talked a little with Adam before Cog suddenly got all weird and collapsed. So, you know, that was an uh-oh moment. Ursake noticed a ship approach you, raid your boat, steal Cog, paralyze everybody except for Ursake, who brilliantly acted his way out of the situation. And then having been clean robbed off their asses, they were now just kind of sailing forward before being unpromptly attacked by sharks. Managed to fend off the shark attack. What the managed to fend off the shark attack, the attack sharks, and are now
Is Moth cutting out a little bit for anyone else?
Is it because I'm very quiet? I think I know what it is.
Yeah, you need to reduce your sensitivity on your microphone.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Like go on the
And
Discord.
we're
and reduce
good.
that.
We're not cutting this out.
Boop.
Hey, Woob, don't cut this out.
Oh, I wasn't going to.
Well, yeah,
I
the
was gonna
recording
say
is
I
still
was going
fine.
to, and then not.
Anyway, you are sailing towards a small island now, with the sharks defeated and your boat slightly damaged.
Good. Ursay, can we take a short rest?
I mean, you will get to the island well before you finish a short rest.
Ursake's gonna go up to Vivian and then invent superpositions. Okay, cool. So
What?
So he's
What?
gonna go up to Vivian. He's gonna be like, hey Vivian, check this out. It's a little thought game kind of thing. So he's gonna create a box. He's gonna put Cubby in the box, and he's also gonna put a pepper in the box. And he's gonna say, so
No, fuck
we're
you.
gonna let Cubby
you.
decide whether he wants to eat this pepper or not. It's completely up to him, and we're not gonna know whether he's eaten it until I lift up this box.
Oh.
I move over to Ursik and say, what's
I'm
it called?
extremely angry.
So
Arr.
as you
What's it
say,
called?
so you might think he could either have eaten it or not. But actually, it's both at the same time, or neither. I forget how superpositions work.
Probably just I don't think this is like a 50-50. I think he's just a hungry baby.
Well, no, he's been fed.
I think he's
It's
just
his
short.
decision. But
In
but
fact,
before
I
here's
think
the
it's
thing. Before we know, before we lift up this box and know whether he's eaten it or not, he is in both positions of have eaten the pepper or not.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah, that's.
No, he's either eating
I
it
understand
or no.
you aren't smart enough to understand this.
This is unscripted, by
Scholars
the
such
way.
as myself.
The viewers at home, this is unscripted.
If this was scripted,
All of this.
I would be
Anyway,
crying.
I lift up the box.
Let's just
has
say,
Cubby
if this
eaten
was a
the pepper.
scripted podcast, I wouldn't be a part of it. Because this is bad.
Cubby knows whether it was eaten.
Yeah, well, fuck you. Well, but we don't know, and who cares? Cubby isn't that smart. I'm removing his 20 intelligence for the time being. Has Cubby eaten the pepper?
Do you?
No, I know. He has free reign to eat it or not. I want to know.
Oh, well, you don't know. You haven't lifted up the box.
Yeah, I do.
You lift up the box. You don't see a pepper.
Yeah, I was right. He eats it every time.
But here's the
Grab
thing.
more pepper.
Hey, Moth, I have a question.
We never know.
Moth, I have a question. I know I'm not here, or I'm not looking in the box, so it's very important. Do they see Cubby?
You managed to view him. However difficult
good.
it might
For the
be
time
for your
being.
eyes to comprehend.
You gotta.
Soon he will be gone.
This
is Todd.
Yeah, so, I want to kind of get to New Braxis and show that off. See if I can become a scholar. Also, where are we going?
Oh, what are you gonna call it?
Well, I'm gonna call that little thought experiment, Ursake's Owlbear. I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna call it like a really cool position. Like a super position.
I hate you.
I just thought of
fucking
this.
impale you.
Like this, yesterday I was just like, what if Ursake's what if I
We don't need to know
Don't
why.
spoil
I know
the
that
bit.
we all know that you thought of this amazing bit for you to do. This is Adam walks up the fucking stairs, right? He picks up Ursake and he fucking yucks him.
He takes him. Mine.
He takes him, he yucks
Picks
him off
up
the boat, and a
Ursake.
shark fucking catches it.
He
and-
picks up
and
Ursake, he looks at us, he says
carries it
mine, and then he
200 feet
leaves.
under the water.
I
Anyway,
just
but
look
around-
at Adam and go, Adam.
Oh god.
Fuck you.
do that.
Okay, well, yeah, at this point you feel the kind of bump of the boat hit the sands of the island, indicating that you have arrived.
So where are we?
I invent calculus.
Good. Doesn't
That's
answer the
good.
question though.
Yeah,
I don't know where we can I see any sort of shit, I was gonna ask if I could see anything and then I looked at my character sheet.
Okay, so does anyone else want to try?
sure, why
I
not?
want to see if I can see anything.
I wanna see if I can see.
I need to rule.
I wanna know if
This
there
is
was
an eyes check. We're gonna see if you have eyes.
Perception
Oh, God.
or
That's a good
Roll
investigation.
for eyes. Roll for eyes. You want to roll a
Percep-
d3?
Perception? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Perception or investigation? I'm assuming perception.
I mean, if you want to just take like a cursory glance, you can stay on the boat and look around and roll perception, or if you
yeah.
want to actually go onto the island,
I think
it'd be investigation.
I think we've determined that Retribution is canonically blind. Yeah.
That's a
so
14 perception.
No, that's the Ursake.
That is Ursake.
5.
Okay, Mary, what was yours?
14.
So, guys,
Not
it's
a
very foggy. Vision is very limited
Uh-oh.
around here. Mary, you get the best glance out of all of them. Maybe because you're like taller. No, that doesn't make sense. Fog is above you. Don't worry about it. Dragonborns have special fog vision.
Fog is just land clouds.
Mary is fucking 20 feet tall. And
No,
not
the-
like wide to compensate. It's just long.
Blank.
Yeah, so
Violet, I heard you
you
inhale,
look
don't you
around.
dare.
it yeah, no, it just kind of looks like a very small, what I think Mary would say is a typical like I'm trying to think of a good, it's like
Island?
the classic shipwrecked island of like, it looks like mostly beaches and then like 3 palm trees. It looks like it looks like you guys ever play I forget
Twilight
the
Princess,
game.
yeah.
What the fuck? Why can't I remember the game? Don't worry about it. That was a whole
Spirited
rant,
Away?
but there was a
Wait, no.
game where you're on a plane and it crashes and then you have to survive on islands.
Dead Island.
Forest?
Spirit.
There's a lot of those like that.
Spirit tracks.
You just said Spirit Tracks in
That's what I-
response to crashed on a plane and then had to live on an island.
No
The
thoughts.
two forms of transportation that would, I mean, the one form of transportation that wouldn't make sense here.
Silent Hill?
We're
No,
gonna
when you
continue.
crash.
So,
Okay,
are-
This
are
isn't
you-
important.
Minecraft.
Is anyone going to step out of the
Yeah, I'm gonna get on the
I
computer.
take a look around and I say, well, looks like an island. And then I step onto the island.
okay.
I will also
Swear to
step
God,
on
if
it.
a whole island is a mimic, I'm gonna lose it.
So, Ursake, so is it like, so how small is the island? Like super small?
It's not tiny. It's like it's a bit like hard to say a complete like it's hard to like kind of map this out in like feet and stuff, but let's just say you could like probably, if you were to go on like a hike, you would be able to like run around the entire island in like 1 hour. It's pretty small, but it's still like fairly big. Like it's pretty big overall.
What do we do here? Should we like look for food?
I mean, I guess.
Sure.
I like look over to Adam and like, so do we just like head towards actual land or try to survive here?
I would presume that we should try and get off of here unless, I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't leave unless you just want to retire your pirate career at the early, how long were you pirates? Like an hour?
How long have we been away?
I've been, you know, it's not important. I
Yeah.
wanna. Is there like a high like hill or like a mountain or a big?
Overall, this seems like fairly flat. There are woods. Like this is a wooded area that kind of more towards the center that you get. But overall, right now it's just kind of beaches and some palm trees and grasses, and then towards kind of the centers where it starts to get more rocky, and then kind of turn into a little bit of a lush forest.
Can I look for like fruits and shit?
Sure, roll survival.
Oh, survival. I got a forage. Ooh, baby. Okay,
Should probably-
wait, I'm gonna.
Fuck. We
Do
should
I
probably
big
get our
D20?
bearings.
I want the podcast to hear me roll big D20. Okay, I don't have big D20.
Oh no.
on me.
Oh.
Big
You
D20.
keep on trying to find big D20.
It keeps escaping.
Escape.
I put it on my
Maybe
desk.
you
I
know,
found it. It
well,
was a 1 though. Like,
How do you lose a? Hold
4
on.
minus 3.
so it's a minus
There's a
2.
D20 like that.
Well, 4 minus 3.
You rolled a 1?
Oh, okay. So
Not a natural 1.
now, well, so your ability forage, that allows you to get double the amount of food that you would normally from foraging, right?
I'm a charlatan.
So
Yeah?
you don't have that. I heard you mention it, and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, so 0 times 0 is still 0. So.
Well, I was about to say minus like 5 times 0 is still minus 5, but that's close enough.
You lose food. I lose some of my rations.
Well,
Where
I
are
mean,
they
well,
gone?
no. The problem is that you do find some fruits. Yep. The ones that you find are kind of a pretty long like plant, and at the top kind of bulb is like a red bulbous thing with little spines on it.
I poke it. Also spines? Yeah, I poke it.
Feels like a plant.
Is it alive?
Plants are usually alive.
And like, is it sentient? Can it
Not
move
that
around
you
and
can
walk?
tell as you poke it, and it wavers from the force of your poke.
Is it on like a bush?
No, it's kind of on like a
How
kind
many
of a
legs on this chair?
stem. Now,
Stop talking.
You stop making references to superior podcasts.
We don't
Aw.
like any other podcasts because they're better than ours, so we're not gonna mention those.
We're not gonna
I
mention.
thought we were the only podcast ever.
That's
We're
just
the
are.
only ones to invent.
We
That's
invented
what
the
you guys told
podcast.
me when you interviewed me for this job. You said, yes, we are the first ever podcast.
We lied. We're actually the like last one. We're the
Yeah.
guys. We're the last podcast.
We're the baby podcast for babies.
There will be no more podcasts after this one. If any
No more
start, then
podcasts.
they're fake.
If any start, then they're not podcasts.
That's not
or cast
true.
pods.
Don't.
That's not funny.
That is a lie. So, what do you do with this plant? You've poked it. It's done nothing in response to your poking, and it looks like you could eat it.
Like,
if-
it's cubby.
Okay, it's a little bit big, and he just kind of starts, like, kind of playing with it, and then trying to figure out the best place to bite it from.
Like he has a beak, so.
He's
think
kind
about
of like
that.
he's kind of trying to. He's not getting it like too great. He's kind of having a rough time. He's kind of peeling off some of the spikes, the spikes. Just like, eh. We'll see where that. It takes him.
I'm
It
sure
takes
I'm
him like a
squatting
couple
down,
minutes.
I'm like,
I mean,
I'm, like,
I-
pumping my fist. I'm like, go.
Okay, you're cheering him on. That might reduce the amount of minutes it will take for him to eat this entire fruit. While
Are you
that's
sure he
happening.
should be eating that? Because, I mean, I don't really know what that is.
Don't interrupt this.
Okay, God. I guess I'd stop
mean,
interrupting it at God's
Here's the
request.
thing, I can make him not exist if it's bad.
I can erase him. It's fine.
Go. You got this, man.
He's he's
That's like
going.
insane.
But
I don't know why I keep making his voice deeper
What
and
is-
deeper with each session.
what is
Must descend.
what is everybody else doing while
I'm not trying.
It's just kind of crouching down and just kind of chanting, kind of like pumping his fist slightly, just kind of go get it, go get it.
I want to see what I can find on this island.
Okay, roll investigation.
Investigation, you say? Maybe I will. I'd find jack shit. That's a
No.
whole 6.
There's a lot of trees, but I will say what you notice. This is pretty obvious as you start wandering through the woods. That even you can spot with the fact that you're not very not exactly keen on looking for things, but you do around a little bit through the woods. You kind of look around and see, and you notice that there is what looks like light coming from. That mechanical keyboard is going to come up on everybody's recording. Mark my words.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't know how much
I
I,
could
have to
see
cut
it.
out.
I could see it on the waveform.
By the way, did you enjoy your fucking like Chipotle last session? Eating like
Shit. Shit.
Sun was chowing down, dude.
Okay. Anyway,
It was
Mary,
pasta.
Yeah.
you see what looks like the light of a campfire
Oh.
coming from around maybe what you presume would be the center of the island, but it's
We're
Yeah,
cooking
you
the
don't-
fruit.
know exactly where you are, but there is a light of a campfire among the cricketing of crickets and the cicadaing of cicadas. Is that? I think it's still
Cicada.
cricketing.
Cicada?
Cicada.
Cicada, cicada.
Cicada, cicada, tomato, tomato, Hakuna Matata. Wait a second.
Wait, no, give me a second. I gotta go do a funny. What would the noises of these creatures by the campfire that you haven't described yet?
Yeah, I wanna kind of sneakily get closer.
Okay, roll stealth.
Fuck. I have disadvantage on stealth because of my funny armor that I have. Because it's funny armor that gives me disadvantage on stealth.
Maybe don't wear chainmail then.
It's a 15.
Okay, that's not actually too bad. You kind of get behind some of the bushes and shrubbery as you get closer. You kind of notice. I mean, the first thing you see is that there is someone, what looks like a humanoid, sitting by the fire, kind of poking it with a stick. Along with what you think is like a tiny clearing that looks like someone clearly bushwhacked here and are just have set up a very light camp. There's like 2 tents and yeah, that's all you would really get from a cursory glance.
Alright. I'm gonna go back to the party and say...
We're all huddling around.
We're not...
We must spectate.
Guys, we're not alone on this island. There's like a campsite over there, and I point in the direction.
Yeah, there's like 4 of us here, right?
Oh.
No, I mean people that aren't part of...
Yeah, I understand. I'm not an
Do you,
okay.
want to go investigate, then, Mary?
Yeah.
Has Cubby made any progress?
He's doing it. He's gotten like a whole... He's kind of peeled off some of the spikes of the exterior, revealing a kind of more orange and lighter interior as he's chowing down.
Does he like seem sick or anything, or is he just keep
He
going?
seems absolutely... I mean, he's eating it.
Absolutely
That's all you can
vibing.
really... You kind of too... You're very... You're very kind of like... You're invested.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave him here to do this. And I'm gonna pick another fruit, and I'm gonna say, yeah, let's go.
you know what? I'm gonna search around the island too. Why not?
Alright.
Alright.
I wanna...
Does someone watch Cubby, or...
Well, you know, he squeals, we'll hear him.
I want to pull out my gun as we go towards the campsite.
I rolled a nat 20.
To just search around the island.
Yeah.
You just kind of dig in one random spot on the beach and find like a really cool sword.
You find God.
Yeah.
He's on
Now-
the island.
There was a lot of different things that just entered my ears and were processed by my brain at that very moment. One of them was you find diamonds.
Oh
Can
shit.
Can I change Retribution? Can I change Vivian's hat to purple?
Yeah.
My
What?
epic scroll.
What?
I could-
Hat's purple now.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can also turn it purple. I can also color it purple, but yeah.
It was fun.
It's
Okay,
purple.
what is this campfire man doing?
Augers.
He seems to be at your current I mean, from your current view it looks to be vibing.
Can we tell like the race, like how tall?
He's sitting down, so it's a bit hard to say, but you would guess somewhere in the like 5 foot to 6 feet probably. But what looks like what you can see, probably, yeah, you don't know for sure, but they look human or something adjacent to that.
What are they wearing, and do they have long facial hair, or just hair in general?
Okay. They're looking to be wearing fairly, like, just common kind of clothes. They've got, like, short black hair, just kind of face lit up by the light of the fire. Also, how stealthy are you being, Retribution, when you're kind of searching the whole island?
I'm not really trying to be stealthy. I'm just trying to look around.
Can you give
for
me
shit.
1 second? This
Oh.
was kind of being
Okay.
Okay, cool. Continue, please.
So yeah, you're just kind of walking around. You note the person next to the fire. Another thing that you note.
I'm just trying to get like a look before
That- I'm talking to Retri, so yeah. Anyway, you see next to the campfire, as he's just kind of sitting, you notice that one of the trees looks kind of off, and then you get a more complete look at it, and you realize that it is actually the crow's nest to a ship that is covered in like vines and moss. Looks to have been here for a very long time, but they've just, I mean, this guy has just kind of set up the camp near it, but as you're kind of making your way around, he does turn his gaze towards you.
Hello?
Or are you just gonna... Okay. You say that, and he shoots upwards and scrambles around. Scrambles, kind of like patting himself down, and pulls out a crossbow.
I wanna.
I just raised my hands. Hey,
Wait, so this is the campfire
I'm
guy? My
not
Discord cut out.
planning
Yeah.
to.
This is the campfire guy.
yeah.
I have my gun out.
I cast
aim.
Kiki-Haha.
I'll have my sword out.
I'd stand up also from the bushes and pull out and have my musket just aimed at him.
Okay.
I menacingly point the fruit at him.
I mean, are you guys making yourselves obvious? Because he doesn't immediately spot you. He only spots Retribution.
No, I would try and.
What is this
Oh,
fruit safe
I'm not-
to eat?
I'm not gonna do it, but
I would, just because he's threatening Retribution.
oh, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so you step out. He just kind of very quickly aims at Retribution, and then hears another noise, turns and swivels, and then sees you holding the actual musket at him.
Hey,
And he
put
just kind of
put that down.
weighs his options, and then slowly puts down the crossbow
Great.
and puts his hands up.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one down.
I'm assuming
Is
you
this
got
fruit?
shipwrecked.
Yeah. We don't have anything here. We're just trying to survive.
We? Do I see anybody else?
Yeah.
I mean, there's another tent, but like, yeah, is there anybody?
Not that all of you can see right now.
Okay.
Anyway, is this fruit edible? I really want to know.
They look at it and then ignore you and look back to Mary.
Who else is here with you?
I've got one other comrade that was shipwrecked with me.
Do you know how long you've been here?
Around 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
You've been
wanting
keeping
to
track?
here?
Yes.
What was that an answer to?
So that was an answer to Vivian's request of wanting to leave. Or not request, but offer.
I mean, we have like a boat.
He, his eyes widen.
We don't know
it's
where we
not
are
shipwrecked?
though, so we're not. entirely sure how
You're
to
on
get.
an island.
No shit. Like where the island is.
He just shrugs.
I doubt he'd know because if he knew,
Is there like a? Oh yeah. Is there like a fog cover?
There's, I mean, right now it's not too foggy. It's more foggy on the outsides of the islands.
This is not owned by
It's-
Riptide Breeze. The fog is not taking it.
The fog has not enveloped it. But it's still generally hard to kind of see because of the now heavy shrubbery kind of blocking the view in this forested area.
Yeah.
yeah, we just bumped into this island on our way to New Braxis. I think.
Like,
We're not
So-
planning to hurt anybody.
Yeah, I'd put my musket like down. I don't put it down, but I kind of just make it not a threat.
you lost a lot. Holster it.
It's a musket.
Oh, it's a musket.
musket.
You can't spin it.
So yes, I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Well, if
with
you're
your
skilled
massive dragonborn hands, you manage to
Twirl a
extend your hand
musket
long
around
enough
like
to
a
the point
revolver.
where if you spin it, it won't hit yourself. No, but I'll say that you just kind of
Yeah, I'd put it away
like chuck
normally.
it to your other hand. And you just like holster it on your back, real cool, like.
Yeah.
Anyway, but he just kind of doesn't really lower his hands as of yet, and he just kind of says, "You said you have a ship, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you happen to? Oh wait, no, we already asked that. I was gonna ask if he knows where we are, but we already asked that.
Do you know where your ship is?
It was broken.
I just
Mm,
kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna go loot it. So.
What's
I
your
just kinda walk
What's
away.
your name?
He just kind of says, "Oh,
Oh no.
and then he thinks for like a little too long. I don't, yeah, I don't know,
Oh no. Yeah, you can
I mean, is it
come
that?
with us.
Yeah, you can, and your friend. Is it that you don't remember your name, or is that you just didn't?
no, I mean,
Oh no.
I have memory problems.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
Your name is
sus.
Your name is Dan Bakugan.
Shut. I'm also inciting checking.
That's 14.
That's a 14, but only the 4 part. It's a 4.
So is it a
that's-
4?
That's also a 14.
Okay.
You guys are still. In
I
my
still don't
number.
know if it was a 4 or not, or was it?
was a 4, yeah.
Mary, even you can tell that this is not a good lie. It's very bad, and he definitely doesn't have memory problems. And after that, he just kind of asks, would you care to, you said you have a ship, right? Would you care to just help us out? I mean, we've just been stranded here. What?
You're kind of suspicious, honestly. I know you're stranded, but
He just kind of looks at Mary, and then back at you, and then at Mary's musket, and then back at you.
Our goal is to not hurt you,
I don't think he'll.
but also we don't want to get
in this situation.
plundered.
I say, glaring at him.
Hold on, I didn't hear that one. Okay, what is that here now?
I
Yes.
say, I look at him and I say, I don't think he'll lie anymore, or try anything, and I'm just kind of glaring at him.
What do you mean lie?
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, could you help us off of the island?
Sure, just don't try anything funny, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You said you had a comrade?
They're out looking for food right now.
We'll
Okay.
look for them.
They
When I hear that, I
might
go
try
and check on
and hurt
Cubby.
you if you do that.
I go and I like start walking over to where Cubby is after I hear that.
Okay.
We can just wait for them then.
Yeah, we'll just chill here, I guess.
Okay, he sits down still with his hands up. Anyway, Ursik, you would walk over back to where Cubby is, and you just kind of look around for a little bit.
Or
look
is it
down,
where
you
Cubby was?
Well, no, he's still there, but the problem is, well, you see first a half-eaten piece of this fruit.
Oh.
And Cubby, laying on his back, just kind of going,
I make him not exist and then re-exist.
okay.
Is he still fine or is he still poisoned?
summons, do you summon him, like, on your shoulder or something?
I summon him where he was, but upright on
He
his
just kind of
feet.
goes,
I ask an elbow, you still sick, bud?
fruit is weird. And he takes another bite of it.
Yeah.
But fruit, all my homies hate fruit.
He just starts eating it again.
No.
I am Owlbear without an owlbear brain. What did you expect?
Help it's again.
I fucking take it and I just chuck it randomly off into the woods.
Okay. He just kind of looks at you,
No.
and then he goes to one of the other
No,
plants and starts trying to knock it over to get the fruit.
he's back in his leg bag.
Wait, put him in our 6 box.
Oh no.
I summon no, I put him back in the leg bag and just hump his stay.
Back in the zone.
I give him, I comfort him. I give him his grapes.
He
Like
does not want
grapes.
the grapes. He wants the unknown fruit. He's just gonna
Fine, okay, so can I try to like make this fruit into fruit juice? I wanna juice it.
He was
you know how
your
Cubby-
funky.
You know how I have a bottle
Orange
for Cubby? I'm gonna
juice.
do that, and I'm just gonna fucking like mash up. I'm just gonna put a bunch of the fruit insides in there, and I'm just gonna mash it up.
Okay, so
What
it
the
doesn't
fuck?
exactly make a, like, juice. It's not even really a smoothie. It is something.
Ursik is a culinary genius.
You cannot, like, drink it out of the bottle.
Okay, well I give him whatever is in the bottle to eat. So
He takes the, like, whole bottle and just kind of... he munches.
Yeah, if he gets sick again, I'm just gonna do the same thing.
He, like, munches it. He's going ham. And then after he eats, like, half of the entire thing in, like, 2 seconds, he just kind of goes...
He doesn't exist, and then he does.
he eats the rest of the fruit.
Oh my
Anyway, while this
God.
is happening, you're just waiting at this guy's camp.
I head back with Cubby in tow.
Dude, I sing a little tune.
Okay,
I'll do a little.
This-
Can we do, like, do a
this
short
guy
rest?
is very nervous. If you want, you can try and take a short rest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start taking a short rest. And if he gets in
Hey, wait a minute.
fine.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Violet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so, around like 10 minutes after your beginning of the short rest, waiting at this camp, you see, you see another one of these, another similar figure to the guy that you have just held up, drag in what looks like some kind of wild boar. And just kind of says, "Come on, Jack, help me with the..." And then he notices that you're all there. He drops the pig and also is gonna pull out a crossbow.
That we're not here to kill people.
I surrender. I put my hands up.
Nah, we're chill.
Okay.
Put my hands down then.
That's just all I say.
The other guy that you have held up, immediately also draws his crossbow
I'm gonna draw my musket again.
and just tries and backs up to where his friends are. Well, just friend.
You get one.
I
No, no.
summon my echo right next to me, and it's also holding the musket.
They just look at that and are just like,
That you just wasted that for the day.
No. I can summon more.
they just kind of look at each other,
I summoned
and then the
crossbow
one that
in my
was
hands.
dragging in the pig is gonna shoot at you, Mary.
Oh, this is sad.
Wait, so both of them have their crossbows out?
Yes. It misses. It shoots into the foliage.
Epic.
The other
What's
one,
your-
after like a 3-second delay, is also gonna shoot at you.
Goddamn.
Wait, a peace offering, and I put Cubby there, and he starts dancing.
No.
Do not sacrifice
The other-
boy.
Wait,
The
is
other
it,
one
wait,
also
wait,
misses.
sorry.
I'm memeing. That was not something I did.
Mary, you didn't even move for this one. They just both shot and completely whiffed.
I was aiming
No,
my
I'm
crossbow,
just
and I
saying,
kind of
like-
just like lower it, and I'm just like, I don't know how you managed to like
That was
hunt.
depressing.
Yeah, no.
Isn't Cubby still sick?
No.
You put him on the ground, and he like kind of stands up on his hind legs, and then he falls over onto his back and starts going.
I just.
No, I fix him. He's not there, and then he is. I fix him.
Fix him again, and he's just kind of like standing up with his back just kind of arched, just kind of standing there.
Like a cat.
I was memeing.
Yeah.
though.
He's not doing that thing that he was anymore. He's just kind of standing, eyes wide, just kind of looking.
Dude, I never took him out.
Guys who just failed to shoot me, and I'm like, how did you hunt anything on this island?
They're gonna run.
I think that's our signal to leave.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
they running towards the boat?
It's not even worth it at this
Yeah, are they wanting
No,
towards-
they're running away.
Well,
They're like,
that sucks.
he has a force field.
I put my
Wow.
fucking put my musket like on my back again. I want to look around the camp.
There's
Don't
now
do that.
a
They really put their heart into that job.
there's now a pig there. There's a piggy.
Well, we have our food.
There's a campfire.
Yeah.
There's a couple tents, and then there's the like old crow's nest that is also there.
Is it attached to a boat? Is it just
If you go and look, it looks to be just kind of embedded into the dirt, but as you kind of inspect a little more further out, you do see the back ends of a boat just kind of stuck in.
No clipped their boat into the ground.
This
Shut up.
looks like this boat looks like it's been here for a very long time, because it is like buried under the sand.
Much longer
It's
than
just-
3 weeks.
Definitely longer than 3 weeks for sure. To have all the like foliage kind of grow on the crow's nest and stuff, yeah.
They are stuck in a time. They've been cursed by
they
a
were definitely
time
here
wizard.
for longer than 3 weeks.
They also.
This seems like exactly 3 weeks. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm crunching the numbers here. Yeah.
Yeah, they will
Okay, I just-
also lying about the
His
memory loss.
memory thing,
So-
yeah. That was obvious, even I knew about that.
Yeah.
Should we like head back?
I guess.
With like a boar? I don't know. Can any of you lift that? Mary, can you
Yeah.
lift that?
Like, it's just a dead pig, and I want to fucking lift it.
Yes, it is pretty easy for you to lift. Because it is just a dead boar.
It's just a dead
Well, I couldn't.
animal.
We're 6 week.
I feel kind of bad about taking their, like, food, though.
We'll give them half. Does anybody have like a big
How
slashing
big is this
weapon?
boar?
Pretty medium sized.
Does it look like there's enough meat for the both of them? Like, if we cut it in half?
Oh, if you cut it in half, they would... I mean, you can't use all of the pig,
Well, obviously.
Give
but
them the worst.
probably, yeah.
We give them the front.
I give them the ass.
They're not here anymore.
I know. They've fled at Mach... negative. They did leave, though. Nah, I just gotta put the boar down. Like, no, it's
At a
not.
ho-hum
Take
speed
it.
of 60 feet.
Let's just go back to the boat.
Yeah.
Go back to the boat.
Okay. You
Boat.
see Adam and that one navigator that you woke up. I mean, Adam's just kind of eyeing over the ship and just kind of looking at it. And then the navigator's just kind of standing there looking around the island.
Does it look like we've crashed on?
You haven't really crashed.
Yes.
You've just you were not really going too fast.
So do we just like, push it in the right direction? Where do we go? From here, also, like land-wise. We could head back to Riptide Breach. So,
I don't really think that's a good idea.
we could go to whatever the. What is the other part of the world that's like close to us?
The not Riptide Breach.
Yeah, the not Riptide Breach, like the
New Braxis.
Yeah, what continent is that on?
That the whole. Okay. So it isn't a continent.
Country.
It is, yeah. The kingdom
was a
is
city.
Brame.
Brame. Okay. Should we like head to Brame? Like, what do we do in this campaign? Honestly?
Shut up. No.
No.
Honestly, what the fuck?
Like honestly,
What even
bro.
is
we,
D&D?
Hey, Todd.
what if we
What the
what if we take down Riptide Breach?
What if we took down the entirety of the world?
I mean, I guess
What
we
would
could just
happen
go
then?
back to Riptide Breach.
Well, problem with that.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, let's go just request an audience with Ida Fisk after
That's
killing.
yeah. No, that is a pretty bad idea. Now that I think about it.
Also, Moth,
Mm-hmm.
can I get an ETA on the next full moon?
Why don't you roll?
Performance, yeah.
No. There's
Where'd
a there's
Big D20's gone again.
another thing.
How do you lose
I
a
found
big
it.
D20 it is big?
I don't know. I put it on my desk
So-
and it's no longer on my desk.
Okay, just roll intelligence.
Roll intelligence, just flat intelligence.
Yes.
That's like my worst stat. I rolled a 18 and 18.
Yeah, it's about in a month
What do you mean?
ish.
You said like the last time was like 2 days before the session.
It's a
before the
long
first
ass
session.
time for a full moon.
Yeah, they
A
don't.
month or
They,
8
they,
months?
Isn't it just like
Now-
every month?
I don't think you know how full moons work.
Let me look up how full moons work real quick.
He's about to find out.
We're making some astrologists in the
There is someone, not even an astrologist,
Yeah, just
just
a person
someone who knows
knows.
how the world functions.
Oh.
Just making them squirm.
Did you
It's
say
just like
a month
every-
or 8 months? 'Cause I heard
Aim at 1 month.
Okay, yeah,
It
no, that
will-
sounds about right.
Like how full moons work in that it is a cycle. It will
usually
continue
happens,
along
like,
the same cycle.
Hey, NASA person who I made
It
angry.
usually
yeah,
doesn't
don't
it
be
usually
mad
happen
at
like
me.
every month?
Yeah, it is
I wanna-
every month. You said a month, not 8 months, which is what I thought
Yeah,
you said.
no. What I'm saying is like, I remember you said 2 days before the first session.
Yeah,
there was
that
one.
well,
Yeah.
Yes,
And there's
so
been
Yes.
about
days
a
since
month,
then.
give or take. Like as in there might be a few days that it is shorter than, but all around it's gonna be still about a whole month before you have to start worrying about.
Don't worry, this is making me angry too.
Yes. I mean you can't. That's illegal right now.
Current-
Anyway.
yeah, it is current year.
and now we've been dated. We
Well-
continue.
I mean,
Yes, no,
I
sorry.
believe we dated this. It's gonna be dated anyway because we're posting on a
Don't-
site where it lists
Yeah,
the date.
yeah.
Think about
It's
it.
gonna be
too
dated
hard.
because I think we already said that we record on Sundays, so now they know the date, obviously.
No, okay.
So we're gonna
Um,
cut this whole part out, please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
the
actually,
whole,
this
is not-
the
so
whole
let's-
fucking part of the
Yeah. Okay.
thing.
Okay,
Where
so-
are
Not
what are you
eight.
what are you guys doing now?
Do we want to go to Riptide Breach? Do we want to go to Brame? Do we...
I thought we were going
While
to
we're waiting
Nebraxis.
around, can I check? I forgot to do this actually, but can I check the locket? You said there was something like slightly off about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't believe I ever followed
Roll.
up on that.
Yeah, no, you
Things that
noticed it while you were a bit busy fighting sharks, and then yeah. But either way, roll investigation on it.
Alright, okay. 7?
Okay. The most that you can see, it's a pretty, like, it's not the best picture ever. But one thing that you notice is that in the background, that kind of looks, it was, like, there wasn't really anything there, but now that, there is, what looks like, you can't really tell exactly what it is just because it's not like, it's hard to make out just because of the size of the picture, because it's very small. But one thing that you do notice is that kind of in kind of the top there is a flag that looks like it has it's a black flag with a kind of some kind of design on it. It looks like, I mean, at first glance it looks like it could be like a bat, but then you kind of squint and look at it and you think it might be like a dragon or something adjacent to that on it.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out if I see that in real life.
Hey,
Okay.
Retribution.
Uh-huh.
I'm not good at painting. I know you're a bard. I don't know what those guys are good at, but can you, like, paint us a flag?
No.
I am not proficient in painter's tools, so
Well, here, like, you're probably still better than me. I find a big piece of flag, and I say,
There aren't
like,
really.
What?
Now, could you explain to me, the DM, where you, Ursik, on this island would find a big piece of flag?
I make one.
So you conjure
wanna
one temporarily?
Yeah, I'll just conjure one. Like, what's your creative design for the Crimson Wyvern's flag?
I'm thinking maybe a bleeding wyvern. Maybe a wyvern with like a
That's like
sword.
like
in the middle
red.
of it. Yeah, and then it has like
It's
red.
crimson.
Yeah.
Because it's the Crimson Weapons.
Yeah.
Because we killed the goddamn
You
Wyvern.
know, like, we could find something to paint with.
We can sort this out when we're not on an island with
Yeah,
two
let's
crazy
get back
people.
to the boat.
I thought we were on a
We're
boat. I thought we
not
were
on
heading
the
back
boat. We're
to
at the boat. I turn to Adam. Adam, what do you think we should do? What's our situation?
Also, who's the
The
captain?
situation is that I don't think we're gonna get very far with this. Yeah, we're not gonna. I mean, I would say that this thing probably couldn't make it back to New Braxis or Riptide Breach, especially if there are more sharks.
Yeah.
I mean, they shouldn't be attacking unprompted like that, but
Well, okay.
I wouldn't put anything past it.
The guys who raided our ship said something about sharks. I don't know.
I don't know if they can control them. That'd be
Maybe.
I tried to burn down their ship and my spell didn't work, so I think they have some kind of higher control.
Maybe.
I mean, if, in my personal opinion, the best plan for you would be probably to take this boat out, kind of find out where we are situated, find another boat, take it over, and then hopefully that boat will be able to get us back to mainland.
Yeah, hopefully.
So we should just head in the general direction of Riptide Breach.
Really, anywhere.
We have to figure out where we are so we know where to head for Riptide Breach.
So we're gonna have to talk
Find
to
out if
those
there's any other-
people.
When we were coming into this island, did it look like there were any more islands?
I look at the
Nearby?
North Star.
Or, like, just looking around here? So it look like there's any
Okay,
other
first of all, Ursake, it's not nighttime, you can't see that. You cannot see the North Star yet.
I conjured 3x3
Stop.
for a cube of nighttime.
That is not.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Mary, no, it looked like that this was the only island that you could see. Like, you couldn't see any adjacent ones.
So we're gonna have to track down those people.
I definitely feel like we should.
Yeah, let's do that.
But we also
Wait,
still
what
need to
piece?
get to a place where we can ask, or even have the idea to do the, like, the ability.
What?
We can't. We need a boat.
Oh. Well, they're still on the island, yeah?
I don't think that boat would work.
No, okay, this
Oh.
boat will do fine.
Yeah,
The
We
problem
just need to know
lies
where
in
we
is
are.
we have a couple problems. Like I said, we need to know where we are. That's one of them. And the second thing is that this thing will probably not make it to Riptide Breach or Brame before it will sink. It will probably sink.
Yeah.
And there's also the problem of the fact that the sharks could damage it more. So, the plan, since we can't get to Riptide Breach even if we knew where it was, is to find out where we are, try and get out of here, and then on the water, find another ship that we can raid, take over, and then it will be our ship, and then hopefully we can make it back to Riptide Breach. Or, well, you're wanted there. That might not... Well...
Here's the thing. So, we have a few options. And I guess this is just kind of some forward thinking. But say we do find out where we are, and we do kind of go out for a ship. If we head towards Riptide Breach, we could get a more heavily armed ship. And
Or-
then head to Brame.
Destroyed by a more heavily armed ship.
Yeah, there's a kind of risk reward for heading back to Riptide Breach. I don't know if it's worth it.
I don't think it is.
It really isn't. I'm fine with just grabbing a trade ship.
Well, to get this thing able to go out on the waters, it'll take at least a few hours of repair. It looks like we'll probably be spending the night here.
Alright.
Okay, time to cook some
We,
more.
if we are, we gotta be careful for those two
We
crazies.
should go find them.
We should go find
There
Yeah.
might be more than two.
them. Seem like pathological lies. Do they have a ship? I'm gonna go like scour the beach, try to find a ship.
Yeah, they had a,
Okay.
they had a, like a.
Roll perception.
Wait, no, I don't think I was.
I'm, dude. Why can't I? Dude, you're always. Where's big D20? I don't. I lost it.
Roll normal d20. I think.
You gotta
I'm
choose
gonna-
one.
I'm gonna roll perception as well
it was
with
a
my
16.
normal d20.
I don't have normal D20. I lost normal
Okay.
D20. Oh, I found big D20.
Yeah,
He's back.
I'll roll perception.
Back.
21.
I got a 16 for looking for a ship.
Okay,
Got a 21 for looking for the boys.
I'm aware.
I'm just gonna stay around
Oh, look, but I got a 7, so...
with.
Yeah,
Adam.
Vivian, you're not really you don't know. This isn't really that big of an island, but to you, this is a big island.
You do half
Yeah.
a blink and you just get stuck there.
Retribution and Ursake, you kind of wander around to the other side of the island on the other end of the beach, and you notice that kind of on the water you can see both of the boys on a makeshift raft. One of them is kind of paddling,
I wave.
and the other one is just checking to make sure that they're not actively going to be under the water.
Yeah. I wave and I continue looking for boat.
They just the one notices you, stands up, and just kind of goes, enjoy being stuck here, losers.
We
and
have a
flips
boat,
you off.
idiot. I flip him off.
You see them kind of cheer and yell,
Wait a minute.
and
What if it
they
was-
just kind of head into the fog until you
Retribution
can't.
standing by me.
Yes.
What if we went out there and I gave them lycanthropy? Think about it.
Okay. Anyway,
I know how to swim.
Wait. Sick. How would you give them lycanthropy?
You fucking.
Why did you go?
You literally.
no.
After I lost at chess, you literally was just like, yeah, I understand that you know. It's pretty obvious.
I just imagine Retribution with the
Now-
smug hat
Let
kid
your
face, but
mom
like always.
destroy.
It's always a
Vivian,
thing.
Vivian, I'll tell you when you're ready. Also in a month.
No,
and I continue looking for a boat.
Well, the next thing you hear after you have that conversation is, you hear two screams, and then the crunching of wood.
Hmm.
What if I give the sharks lycanthropy?
This is so dumb.
Bear shark.
I am making a stat block as we speak.
A hybrid
Now,
shark owl
Would
bear?
they turn into a shark owl bear? Or would they turn into a human shark?
I think that. No, they would turn into a shark or owl
Depending
bear.
on depending on what I use to attack them.
Oh no.
What?
I-
What was
You can
that?
you can give people a human lycanthropy.
Who is?
If I bite them with my normal teeth.
you have two sets of teeth.
I thought you just said, why would you?
Like, if you bite just like a dog or something, it will now be a human lycanthrope, and so every full moon it'll turn into a human.
Now, Cubby.
Then it can turn into a
we
human
like
dog
Cubby, right?
hybrid.
Oh,
But Cubby can be improved.
oh,
No.
he already has been.
What? What? This is such a curse. Like 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna
okay.
move on, and we're never gonna
Just a
speak
second.
of this
Now
again.
I need to draw Cubby with human legs. Give me a second.
Stop. Alright.
No, you don't.
I hate
as someone who knows that you doesn't need to
Okay.
do that, you don't need to do
So-
that.
Here, put that up on screen right now.
So,
Please don't.
The really just the navigator and the other drunken fool, and you, Mary. Well, I mean, if you want to help,
I
we're
would
gonna
be
set up
helping.
a campsite.
Can I learn the other two's names so we have something to refer to them other than the navigator and the drunken idiot?
boys? Well, they're all kind of
His name.
drunken idiots.
Okay, but like
But,
a name.
Yeah, no. One of them is Gilmer. This is the navigator. It is Gilmer.
Okay.
That's him.
Let's go, Gilmer.
The other one is Bradley.
All right.
Dude, I can't wait till we meet his brother,
I'm only
Shadley.
for Gilmer.
Anyway, yeah. So they set up a little fire on the sands, and they're just kind of like they don't really have much stuff. Now, what did I just hear? Did you just? There was no reason. That was unprompted.
There's always a reason, Moth. It's just your willingness to look for it. Can we get that quoted?
I was thinking. That was thinking. You said sand, and I was like, oh. So
No. All right, I'm quitting.
Anything
That's
with like an
that's all I can
S-A-N,
handle.
no matter how it
So I was
ends.
like,
S-A-N.
wow. He said it kind of sounded like sands. So now, nah.
No.
Said S-A-O.
So anyways, we continue.
Can we continue, please?
Okay,
After
yeah,
my
they
grievous
you
mistake.
get this whole campsite set up.
This
And-
podcast was a mistake.
I mean, Ursik and Vivian, what you're still searching for a boat, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for the boat, bro.
Like the same boat that you saw that was shipwrecked, or a different one?
I saw that? I thought I didn't see that. No, I go to that one.
Okay, it is in the ground.
Is there any part that isn't?
The crow's nest and like a tiny bit of the back of the boat that is sticking out of
Just
the
cast
sand.
firebolt on it until it explodes into something that Cug can fit into.
Hold on.
Well, I mean,
Who knows?
I I don't
Okay.
think he can fit in
Yes,
with
you can
these
say you
I mean,
made
legs,
him
you
his
know?
own little
so-
cubby.
You can't. No. So you cast firebolt and it does light on fire.
Fuck.
Don't know what you expected
So
from the
flammable, I
spell
didn't
called
think-
Firebolt.
That's a big
I conjure a bucket and I just fucking run over to the beach and grab some water. I just,
Okay, so you
Yeah.
then put out the yeah. It's not a huge fire, but yes, you put it out. Now I've just
Can we find a hole?
can we now I don't know, Mr. Editor, I don't know if we have this power to do this in the podcast, but can we like put on screen
It looks
just
like
a little
marshmallow.
like
Yeah, he's currently being faded in, so he's like fading in very slowly as we speak.
Feel bad
right,
for our audio
if you
listeners.
want to know why, if you want to know why we're not having a good time, it's just because sometimes in
Please
the
take a
chat,
Hey, y'all who are watching on
if
YouTube.
you're
and
audio
not on-
listeners,
yeah,
I want you to like
sucks to
switch
suck.
over to this tab on well you're watching on YouTube, so there is a visual thing that's happening right now. But
Unless someone you know uploaded
if
it somewhere
if you
else.
if you look
Unless
at
you're watching
if you
on
look
our
at your
iTunes,
screen right
Spotify,
now,
SoundCloud.
we get these kinds of images like
Constantly.
all the constantly. So if we're ever just
From an
if I'm ever
anonymous
just
source.
narrating if we're ever just narrating something,
I get this. It happens.
if we're ever just narrating something, and then
stop.
and then we stop and we say, now what the fuck did I just look
And
at?
then we hear Violet giggle.
It's
that's when you know.
it's because one of these was just sent in.
At this point, he is fully in.
This is why we're banning
Make
fan art.
more of this. All of our fans. at
This
home,
is
make
why
more of
if
this.
you send your fan art to the Roll for Performance Twitter
You
at
see that little
rfpdnd at twitter.com,
Can we put this in the mid-roll?
we'll
We will
like
block
the
you.
post. We'll tell you it's good art, and then we'll
Block
just
you. We'll
cease.
occasionally put Cubby fan art in the little info card for him.
Oh no. Okay. Anyway, let's continue and never speak of this again. You put out the boat fire. The fire on the boat. It is now kind of charred and smoking.
Is there a hole big enough for the men's?
There isn't a hole.
Okay, I kick the thing.
Roll strength.
You're like putting me through a pickle here. Okay, big one. Do your
Through a whole pickle.
shit. I got a 30.
So you kick it, and it does that thing where you think that something really cool is gonna happen,
And then
and
just nothing.
it just doesn't move at all.
Mm-hmm. So my boot's broken, obviously. I make a crowbar,
Okay.
and I just start defiling planks of wood.
Oh boy. Make a
I'm sure it would be another check.
Yeah, you can have advantage
Use crowbar. Use crowby.
because of
So
Proby.
that first one was an 18, and that second one was another 3. I'm gonna go with the 18.
It would be kind of funny if with advantage you could choose which one, so you could just be like, no, I want the 3. No, you take the crowbar. This time, much better suited for tasks of strength than you are.
Once we roll 100 natural ones, we'll play Monopoly.
Woo!
No one's been keeping track.
No one, not at all.
Is that a natural
Oh
one,
fuck! I
sir?
just remembered. Okay, anyway, someone's keeping
Yeah,
track.
okay,
I hate
18,
this.
18. Also,
Yeah.
no, we're playing Monopoly when we reach 100 things.
Things. Okay.
Give
We're
us
currently at
all
14.
your possessions and we'll play Monopoly.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Oh no!
those?
Don't do that one.
Who's on it? Is it Cubby? Oh, Cubby.
Now,
Did I just
let's stop that conversation right there. So you open this boat. It opens, and immediately some of these stand starts to like pour in, but it is open, and Cubby can fit in there.
I put him in.
You reach into the bag for him, and he has smuggled that cup with the
Oh!
the remnants of the unknown fruit, and is just
You fool.
I resummon him inside the thing, and I'd say,
Okay.
"There, you can have this back if you explore." Yeah, good.
okay. He looks at you solemnly for a second before proceeding with his task.
No,
I hope he cries.
he's an addict.
This is your fault.
I know, it really is.
So
Enabling him.
yeah, okay. Anyway, so are you looking through his eyes too?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
He has lark vision.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You look through his eyes and you see that it is a very dark interior of a boat. You look to be on just kind of a below deck. This looks like a traveling boat. Actually, what looks like much bigger than.
Most boats travel, dude.
Okay, let me try that one again. We're gonna cut that one out. It's more of not like one designed for combat. It's just
Oh,
kind
a
of
freight ship.
designed to ship things. Like how cause it's a ship. That was like a pun, except that it's not because that was what the word meant. That was like me saying sand and then saying it was sandy and then saying it was a pun. Anyway. So,
Fuck.
I think he just figured out the joke that I made.
No, I dropped my big D20.
Oh.
Every time you mention it, I lose years off my life.
Okay. Yeah, you head in there, you see a couple of, like, barrels, but mostly the fact that it is kind of filled with sand and, buried. You don't look like you could get to any, like, lower floor unless you blasted open the entire ship or somehow uncovered it from all of the sand.
This is not worth it. I make glass by shooting a fireball at the sand. Ursik is inventing things because I'm using my
Glass exists.
2020.
Glass already exists, yeah.
Start
And also,
using,
it's
like,
not kind of,
transparent-
it's not like
start using,
immediate.
Like, plastic.
onto. Okay, well, so you.
Put this at the end.
Bulletproof glass exists, not normal glass.
Put this
You
part
don't
at
know
the
how
end.
to make
Every
glass.
like
So,
that this video
just
gets,
Stop.
our sake gets more
So,
money to go to school to learn what
First
things
of all,
exist.
what is the, like, what are you doing by just turning some of this sand into glass?
I don't know, it's just memeing. Okay, I bring Cubby out myself. Oh, that's not gonna work.
He just stands on his hind legs,
I give him the
extends
shit
his
back.
tiny paws.
Yeah, I give him the shit back.
Give me my bucket. Oh Jesus Christ!
That looks really funny on the recording. because
Now
the
I have
waveform
ideas.
The
Now I
waveform
have
just
ideas.
decided to.
No,
to
I
spike.
said something that I shouldn't have.
Anyway, he just kind of
You
goes.
didn't hear it.
Oh, it wasn't you. It was just the noises, you know? The noises
Yeah.
that moth.
Okay.
And then very quickly, just kind of starts to.
Okay, he's gone and he's back.
He just kind of stands there and looks around, like as if he had no idea what the fuck was going on.
No, you're the same. Fuck.
Can we get addicts?
Um,
Some addict cubbies?
No, we can't.
I guess we can't.
I guess we can't. No. Okay, that's cool.
Anyway, yeah, that's. Yep. What you have gained from this is the fact that,
Buried.
nothing.
Yeah. Okay, I then move on to just go back.
Okay.
Pog.
Shit. So their boat is covered in sand on the inside as well.
I mean, I didn't really expect to be able to use it anyway.
Well, I wanted to see if there was anything in it.
Fair.
There wasn't. Anyway, how's the repairs going?
Adam does not answer you.
Where is Adam, like, inside the boat?
Yes.
Is Adam yellow?
I would be helping
Yeah.
out with repairs.
Okay.
Is Adam
I
yellow?
want to try.
He's mostly doing some of the work of.
With Cubby, when he's being sick, has he been failing or succeeding on his concepts?
Oh.
He's simply corpse.
You assume too much.
He assumed that there was a concept involved.
Yeah, you see his con
Anyway.
modifier?
He has proficiency in con saves. Bitch has got like a +10 on that shit. No, +10 is too small. Okay, anyway. So,
This is
yeah, the
very-
repairs are mostly, Adam isn't actually doing, like, a lot of the work himself. You can see that same, like, little mechanical spider thingy is placing some of the like, planks over where they need to be. And then is, not really webbing it up, but what you would assume... It looks like instead of webs, it might like have nails, but it looks like it has a lot of different functions. One of them might be repairing boats.
Adam Spider
That's-
coming soon to stores near you.
Yeah, the multi-tool that you can use to do
It's like a
everything.
Swiss Army knife, but it's a spider.
Swiss Spider knife.
Its main use is scaring the fuck out of everybody all the time.
It's like, wow.
Anyway. Yeah, but he's usually... I mean, the spider seems to have most things covered, but you help with kind of moving the planks
Yeah.
into correct areas.
Like holding them down. Just moving them in general.
Yeah.
Now, how do we get an idea of where we are?
We just kind of sail around.
Well, we can't really do that for long now, can we?
Well, that's what we're
Gilmer
trying
just
to
says,
I'm
fix.
also casting. I'm casting mending where I can to help.
yeah.
Like I don't know if it would help, but just when I can, I do it.
Okay.
Like I would.
But Gilmer just kind of will say, I mean, I can try and I should be able to maybe figure out where we are. I mean, I'm trying to remember where we last were. Except that was Riptide Breach, and we were doing a pub crawl.
Yeah.
So,
here's the thing. I want to say that we went in a straight line, but I also want to say that we got attacked by sharks.
A lot of things happened.
Yeah, I know we went in a straight line, but I think the sharks definitely threw us off.
Yeah.
And also the fog.
And also the fog.
okay.
Also the fact that nobody was steering. A lot of things, but we don't have long before the ship sinks when we sail it. Like how like can you give like an estimate on how long we have?
Adam just kind of gives everything a look over and just kind of says, we actually might be able to last a day or two, maybe. If I was being nice, I would say a day and a half, but unfortunately I am not. This thing's probably gonna only last us like maybe 10 or less hours.
Ah, shit.
And
Yeah, we need to find another boat very quickly.
I'm trying to think. Do we want to try to like get a pirate's boat, or is
Any
I
boat.
think
We could always get a boat
Yeah,
at wherever we
I
go.
think it's a bit I mean, unrealistic to try and choose what boat we want, unless we happen to.
I know, but should we like would it be an okay decision to try to steer clear?
Of boats.
Of like
Like
armed vessels.
Like say like a giant armed pirate ship, yeah.
I would assume
I-
so.
I
think
personally
so.
don't care. but-
Unless you think that you can take them, but yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm not smart, but I look at the sun. Can I tell whether it's like? Can I tell which way is north from just the sun?
The sun, yeah, you can tell which way is north.
Shit, compasses exist. I'm stupid.
Fun fact, I realized I am proficient in navigator's tools, so I'll help out.
Oh, great.
So we got 2 navigators. That's cool.
That's good.
Good. So we could like. I feel like we need to kind of get a rough location of where we could be. And just kind of go from there.
Exactly.
That's
That's what
yeah.
we've been
Or do-
saying.
Well, like, no, I'm saying like, just like, I don't know, draw a circle on a map of where we could be. Try to figure that out.
If we had a map, I could figure out where we are.
Well, I don't think this island would be on the map. But yeah, we
I
need to figure out where we
most of everywhere near Riptide Breach has been mapped out, so there's a high chance of it being on a map.
Ever seen a map of Riptide Breach?
Probably not.
I've ever seen a map.
You probably have.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen like a map.
Or
of
like a
you
map
ever.
of Riptide Breach, or a map of like the waters around.
I'm trying to think of like a map of the waters.
You definitely have not.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Either way, a lot of this is gonna be luck.
Well, you know, it ain't episode 5, so we're not gonna roll a million natural 20s.
I've got you this time. Roll initiative.
No,
Any?
What does that mean?
you don't get
What
to
does
be
that
self-aware.
You don't get to be self-aware. Because I, the self-aware police, gonna kill you.
Oh no.
They do
it's
that.
like
I rolled an 18 and a 19, but not a 20.
well,
is
no,
scary.
no, we're not. You're not actually rolling initiative. That was a joke.
Oh yeah, I know.
That was a mean.
I also rolled 3d20s. So.
Can we, like, time skip
No.
spending the night or whatever?
I mean, if you want to just kind of
I
chill
mean,
out on.
I
that
would
one.
go
know
back and get the
Ursake
boar.
would do. Ursake is
Okay.
now in reactionary mode where he doesn't have anything he really needs to do.
I'd go back and get the dead fucking peek.
Peeky.
I'll help with the navigator.
Help our boy.
Okay.
Help.
Well, I
the
mean,
boy
he's not.
Gilmer.
He's not really doing anything right now.
Oh
Ursake
shit.
uses arcane recovery. Hopefully, we can take a short rest.
Yeah, if you want to, you can. You have enough time to short rest,
Yeah.
or I mean, long rest if you want.
Oh yeah, I guess we are. You did
Yeah.
say we're
I'd be
supposed to
short.
this week.
I'd be short resting just because I'd go get the pig, and then when I came back, I'd long rest. I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's gonna take watch? Or watches?
Watches.
I mean, I can take
I
first.
don't think we have anything to watch for other than animals.
Yeah.
Also, Cubby, do you sleep? I honestly forget. I said that now, better. Cubby.
He looks at you.
Mhm.
He looks at your bag,
Mhm.
and he just doesn't say anything.
Oh, Yeah, I remember the first 2 episodes. Yeah,
What's an episode?
Stop breaking the fourth
What's
wall.
What's a session?
You were the one who said don't get self-conscious, and now here you are.
Me? Oh, never said that.
I have a recording.
Not yet.
You have a recording that I will soon have, and then soon the public will have.
Okay, no.
Soon our 3 fans.
We have the funny, haha, funny Vine number of subscribers that's recording this. Okay,
What's
What?
that mean?
21.
Oh,
Are
Okay,
you
so
kidding
do
me?
do we take a short rest? Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you have a yeah. You can get a short rest. You can get hit points back.
Long rest. I meant long rest. I meant
Oh,
rest.
long rest.
Yeah.
Uh,
well, I mean,
Long
Ursake's
short
not gonna
rest.
do anything.
Can we get a middling rest?
Yeah,
Like
can
a
we
good
get
old
A
medium
middle,
rest?
not short, but not long. Yeah.
You get 1 spell slot back.
well,
One.
do I get 1 and arcane recovery?
No, you get half of arcane recovery.
Well, that's longer than a short rest.
Nuh-uh, half of it.
what
This
is
needs to
happening?
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Bit over.
Are we taking a longer
yeah,
short
Mary,
rest?
you go and find the boar again. Are you going to like prepare the boar to eat?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll survival.
Survival.
I will survive.
17. Nope. 18. Sorry,
17?
I can't do this math. 18.
Okay. Yeah, you might have skinned a few boars in your days. Yeah, something like that. But you know which parts to
The
avoid
classic
and which
pirate
parts to-
experience.
Yeah, skinning boars on a island.
Yeah.
So it's like the only
Yeah, no, you
non-pirate?
get it fit to eat and now have it roasting.
It's toasting, bro.
But yeah, no, if you're all not really doing anything else, then yes, you would get a long rest.
Alright, yeah.
Bogus. Okay, now let me switch out Phantasmal Force for Crown of Madness.
Okay, thank you for
Then
letting
I
us
will
know.
also switch out Flaming Sphere for Phantasmal Force.
Wait a minute, couldn't you have just switched out Flaming Sphere for Crown of Madness?
Why not have all flaming spheres?
This isn't
Yeah,
Noida.
oh,
Throw balls.
Wait.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
check.
I will. I do that, and I By the way, I'm really bored. So like, does anybody have like a book I could read?
No.
I do have a spell that conjures a book. Yeah.
I have a spell that tells me literally everything about something. What other spells do you have?
Wait, y'all are getting spells?
No, we're not. We're just listing
guys
off
have
the spells we
spells?
have.
Wait, spells? What the fuck are those?
Bro, like
Bro,
words
yeah.
and letters put together.
Bro, no one told me we had to spell words.
No thoughts
I
on these spells.
have one that hurts a person's feelings, and then
I have one that makes you
actually
laugh.
hurts them. Oh shit.
I have one that shoots a small metal like projectile at very high speeds.
You have the gun spell? That's high level.
It's called my.
I see.
It's
So
called a
you
musket.
discuss you discuss
Does anybody want
spells and also
Does
not
anybody
those,
want anything
since a
identified?
musket isn't a spell.
That's what
'Cause
you
I can
think.
identify stuff for free. I could identify
Anyway.
you, and I would know all about your shit.
Oh, thank you so much for.
Okay,
for
Erskine.
letting us know.
Erskine. Wait, fuck.
You just said Erskine.
I messed up.
I kinda pull Ursik into a corner, and I go.
This is an island, so
This
it's a
is
bit
an
hard to
island.
find a walled off
we're on
area.
the. I thought we were on the ship. Okay, I
Wait.
don't know why we would be on the ship. Like, why would? Okay.
Wait, guys,
Um,
I know if a spell is, I can know if any spells are affecting you.
For spellers.
I wanna, I
Okay,
want to
cool.
like
Yeah, okay.
actually
Retribution
move
being
on,
good. Yeah.
but
I'm gonna just kind of scoot you over to like,
somewhere else, I'm assuming.
yeah,
on the
somewhere
island.
else. And I'm gonna be like, okay, so I have so far kept your secret.
And I hope that you would keep it. Yeah.
Can you identify this? And I take it, it's a vial of red something, and I kind of like take it off.
Liquid
of the
is
necklace.
what it is.
Is it
It's
blood or a
liquid.
healing potion? People get those mistaked a lot. Okay. Yeah, I'll cast Identify. I summon a pearl, and I just
Okay.
go through the. I go
So is
through the
identify
chant of-
just like everything about it, or or only like
Okay,
magical
so-
properties?
If the object you must touch it, you learn its properties and how to use them if it's magic, or whatever. You learn if the okay. Basically, if you choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of a spell, if it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. And if I instead touch a creature, I can learn which spells are affecting them.
Oh boy, I only caught some of that.
Basically, I learn if it's magical,
What it does.
what
Yeah,
its
if
properties,
it's magic,
and
what
if
it
has any
does.
spells affecting it, or if it was created by a spell and which spell did that.
Okay.
So like if it was like if it was like an awakened object,
Awakened shrub.
whatever, I would. I don't know. For example, like animate objects. If I were to cast Identify on that for some stupid reason, I would learn that it was made by
Anime.
objects. Anime, yeah.
Okay, so.
I mean,
What you would get from this is that it's hard to say. It is
is it magical? First off?
slightly magical ish. It doesn't look like it has like an effect. But it just kind of has that kind of essence off of it. But also if you couldn't tell just by looking at it, it is blood.
I don't know. It's either that or a healing potion, man.
Yeah,
It's not a healing potion, that's
Chuck
for
it
sure.
to find out.
Gatorade?
Now, there have been many times where I've said that I want to quit the podcast.
This is one of them. This is the only one.
This
Not
time
already.
for real, this time.
I gotta.
That was the last we ever saw of Moth.
And that was the, new DM. So what... I believe that that's all the information that...
Is it being affected by any spells? Was it created by one?
It is not being affected or was created by a spell.
I mean, it's magical. Like, what do you know about it? Also, can you cast your Book of Lore? Wait, I don't know what the spell is. Can you cast your book spell? Wait, because like you did on the Wyvern?
I mean, I could. I'm gonna try that.
It's magical, like, it's...
I didn't think it would ever be magical. I thought it was just a blood.
It's not, it doesn't have, it's not like a magical item. It's not like a wand that could, like, obviously it's not a wand, but it's not like that type of magic item. It is faintly magic, though. I will ritually cast Detect Magic, as, like, while she's doing or whatever she's doing.
Okay.
And just kind of see what school of magic is affecting this thing.
Oh boy. School of Magic?
Uh-oh.
If any, if it doesn't have one.
I would say this doesn't really... there isn't really a school to what this is, as this seems like just kind of barely, like... This barely even comes up on Detect Magic. Like, it's so... It looks like if there was any magic to this, it looks like... it's, like, faded away, and there's just kind of, like, the remnants.
Used to be magical. What does this blood vial mean to you, anyway?
I believe it to have a vial of either dragon blood or some kind of draconic creature or what. And it was not what I picked up when we killed the wyvern.
Dragon blood. I always talk to those witch hunters. I know they know blood magic, but I don't know anyone that isn't currently working with the hunters. Except maybe Charlotte. But I don't know what is. I don't know if. I don't know if they would be able to tell you about that. I don't know. Maybe try casting your book spell like you did with the wyvern, if anything. But yeah, I don't understand what this blood is so special. But I'll
It
keep
was-
a secret.
I kind of just look back into the group and I just kind of go, it was involved with my mother's death. And that is why.
Keep that a secret. You keep my thing a secret.
Gotcha.
Speaking of which, I pluck any feathers that are currently like poking out of the bandages.
There is very few, but you make sure that they're under control.
They grow, and it's just like the bandages will rustle.
Yeah,
and
no,
shit.
yeah.
I pluck it and then I head back. We found out that like an asteroid's gonna hit this spot like right now, so
What?
yeah, just kind of
What?
sit down.
No, I mean, what's an asteroid?
They sound it out with me. Ass. Mary.
I want to end the session there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was we beat.
I think if we just cut from there to that like triumphant outro music.
Anyway, can we take a break?
That was the ass.
Taking a break.
Oh my god, we're gonna take a break there, folks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna pause the recording. Bye.
Man, that was really funny. Like ass, like the poopy, like the butt, like poopy butt ass. That was very funny. That's a very funny moment in the podcast. Anyway, follow us on Twitter at RFVDND and make sure to follow our hashtag. I think that's how it works. I don't know, Twitter works. Don't forget to also like and subscribe to the YouTube, because when you do that, we don't get anything, but it's still nice. Also, be sure to tell all of your friends about our podcast, because we have no money to advertise, which means you telling your people and gangsters that we have a podcast is extremely helpful. Well, anyway, I think that... You know what? I don't actually listen to podcasts. He has a gun to my head. Many of them. Anyway, back to the funny show that we have.
Clap.
This is not...
That was insane,
You know what?
bro.
It's doing it. It's good enough.
It's good. It's good.
Clap. It's fine.
Now,
Yeah,
the
it's
question I have
entirely
is I'm recording this on the same one as I was recording part 1.
Oh, that'll
Is that
be
right?
fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm recording on a different one, but that's totally fine if you do that.
Okay.
Okay, Moth.
Okay.
Let's start. Hey guys,
Oh.
we're back from our break. I hope you enjoyed that mid roll.
Oh my
done
God,
by
we're back from
none
the
other
most
than
chaotic-
our.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That mid roll was done by none other than Tobias himself. Isn't that right?
Actually,
I feel like you wrote me into this.
can I...
Yeah.
Can
I
I...
haven't
deal
even
with it.
recorded it yet.
I haven't done...
You
Exactly.
wrote me
I haven't
into
done a
this.
mid-roll yet. I want to do a
cannot
mid-roll.
believe you. I
What are
will
you
owe your
talking
soul.
about? It's a mid. We
And by
the mid-roll
Tobias,
just
we
played.
mean soup.
Okay.
What?
Anyway, we're
what?
back from the. Shut
Anyway,
up. We're
now
back
it's
from
nighttime.
The, shut up. We're back. Shut up. Shut
Okay.
up.
We're back.
Hey,
Shut
Mary,
up.
so can you spell asteroid? Okay, no.
Shut up. All right, so we're back from the most chaotic break we've ever taken in a fucking long time.
There were a lot
So
of memes.
you have just long rested. You have all your shit back. All the, all the
flex on 'em.
thingies.
All right.
E.
They're all back and
Ew.
stuff. Like from if you took a long rest.
Let's go.
So progress.
Where's Cubby? What is he doing?
Cubby.
First. Nope.
Existing.
Got it.
I don't like
I want to try something.
Okay.
Can I cast Book of Tales on the vial that I have?
Okay.
Like, about it.
Okay. So the all right. So yeah, the book appears in your hand, which just kind of a nice like leather. What the fuck do you call it? The part of the book you all know
binding.
the front. If
Cover?
you're all
Spine?
listening, it's the
Leather
cover.
bound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes. Indeed. Anyway, it flips open to a page in the book.
Is it the encyclopedia?
If we were done. We were fine. We were getting out of meme territory.
Encyclopedia R. You know, the one where Retribution's blood flask would be held.
But mostly, the pages that it flips to are not really. There isn't really any words, but they're just a series of like, look like pictures of like tapestries. Well, they're not. I mean, they're not really. You can't really just have a picture, but like tapestry style paintings maybe, but bleh. Anyway, it is of what looks I mean, a massive, just a, like, huge, green, dragon just kind of, I mean, soaring over ocean. The next, oh my god, the typing. Anyway,
Sorry.
the next one is of it, on the bow of a boat, which I mean, you can't really tell like what it's doing, but you would assume that it is fighting.
Them
Anyway,
fighting
but
tapestries.
the
Stop.
Okay.
the next is just the bow of the ship now submerged in water. The green dragon kind of like falling backwards with it. And then, I mean, it looks, I mean, you can tell if you look at it a little bit closer that there seems to be, like, visible, like, scars, or like, wounds, kind of, on it that seem to be, like, part of the design. But, yeah, the kind of, the boat sinking, and then the next just kind of is just kind of the dragon, kind of like a top-down view of the dragon splayed on its back with the open wounds leaking the blood into the water, with the boat kind of just also sinking. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Kind of just sit with that information. Does it look like a full-fledged dragon or like another wyvern?
No, it looks like a whole dragon.
Oh shit.
Is it like a picture book drawn in crayon?
No.
That'd be funny.
Okay.
Okay, we're just say gets up, does his stretches, and
Okay.
eats something.
You just hear.
Oh no! Fucking.
By the time you've said that, you like turn and he is just like, just kind of like puts the bottle down.
You know what? You're gonna have to deal with it now, and I just leave him there. If he starts to like actually die, I'll fix him. But you know, he doesn't know that.
Fix them like with a hammer, just boom, boom, boom.
Okay. He does that for like a solid 30 seconds. He's just like arching his back and just kind of going before he just belly flops.
No! He's back. He's gone and then back again. Okay. Okay. Never
You summon
mind.
him back. He is unconscious.
Oh fuck. Guys, I think he's dead. I poke him. Is he breathing?
Does not move.
He's breathing.
I mean,
Episode 6, Cubby fucking dies.
No.
I won't punt Cubby. I will throw him.
barely.
Send him
You.
to the
It
fucking
appears
sky.
that it may not be a problem with the fruit. It may just be the fact that he's a tiny, small gremlin, and he's
Update
just
the card,
eating
his
too much.
constitution is 4.
He's gonna
Whatever.
I'm gonna fast him for a few days.
He doesn't look to be having a good time, as in he's not, his eyes aren't open, and he seems to be either, if he is breathing, it's very shallow because you do not know if he is breathing or not.
Don't do drugs, kids.
I think guys, I think Retribution, can you fix this? Is that like not a thing you can do? Okay, cool.
Violet.
Violet,
Hi, I'm back.
yeah.
What happened?
Can you fix this?
What are you referring to Cubby?
Yeah, he's dead.
God! Oh, gosh, bless him.
Well, here's the thing. He's not dead because he would be gone. I mean, he's alive, but he's really not doing too well.
He's
Well,
just
Castle-
kind of laying. He's laying on his belly, just kind of going.
Now cast lesser restoration on him.
Okay, you do that, and you just kind of see Cubby goes.
We're gonna fast you for a few days, man.
He just rolls over and just.
You're really living up to your name, man.
He does not respond at all.
I look at. I go over to them and I look at Earth's sake. I almost said Earthscape for a second. Earth's sake, and I say, maybe you definitely shouldn't let him have any more of that.
Yeah.
Is your dog okay?
Yeah, I mean,
Dog,
does Cubby look better?
my dog died, like, with my parents. So no.
No, I'm
Cubby's
talking
doing
about
fine, though. I know what you're talking
The
about.
cat? Is that a cat? I can't tell.
It's an owl bear. You ever seen one?
A parrot?
You know, they...
Holy shit, just going down the list.
A parrot?
Oh
I
boy,
fucking say a parrot.
this is really bad and
Do
dumb.
you know a bear?
Is it
know
the
an
next
owl?
day? Did we do the sleep?
Yeah, no,
Alright.
you have slept.
Go over to Adam and the gang, the crew.
He is asleep
Oh, never mind.
on the floor, and the spider, or on the floor of the like inside
yeah.
of the ship,
How?
and the spider is kind of, its legs have like folded into itself, and now it just kind of looks like an oval.
Yeah. How like repaired does the ship look? Like, what's the status of the?
It looks like it's able to be,
Flown.
it's able to be, you know,
Floated.
yeah.
Sail.
Filleted fish.
Sure,
Sail.
floated. We're gonna go with floated because I thought I had a better term, but then I thought about floated for a little bit, and I
Sailed.
just think, you know, that's a
Sail.
yeah.
I
Indeed, it can be floated. Yeah.
I raised the anchor and I
No.
spin it on a dime and I.
There's no anchor.
I raised the anchor.
All right, I'm gonna go see if I
There's
can't
no
find
anchor.
like aminal to make funny breakfast with.
Well, didn't you have the boar? Is that
We made it. I
Gone
made
already?
it for dinner. Is the boar gone already?
There's some leftovers.
Oh, then I'll.
what's our
Well, I'll still like go find some just in case we need more supplies on the boat.
Okay. Roll another survival check.
Yes. Episode 6, survival mode. 14.
Yeah, I'll say that you get a very nice plump bird.
Burp.
Nice.
Can I start burping, Cubby? Okay, there we go. I did it.
I'm not gonna make burp noises for you, okay?
Yeah, I know, but I am.
I'm not making.
Okay.
All right, I bring
make
back.
him less
You
gassy.
tap him lightly on the
I
back.
bring back the bird.
Burp.
Okay, you have it.
I blocked Cubby's eyes. I mean, he's a bird. Kinda.
Fucking. I'm gonna get up and I'm just gonna walk through my wall. And then I'm just gonna fall
Into
down.
the-
Oh my god,
into
he's a
the-
weasel.
Bro, he's going to the bathroom. That's not funny.
Figured it out. I cracked the code.
He's too.
Vivian is XQC.
Oh boy, cut that one out.
No, don't cut that one out. We need to make. Listen. There's conclusive evidence on the internet about this, so there's no issue. Okay. Anyway.
Vivian's last name is
Oh,
also
boy.
Poggers.
No,
Um,
stop. I will kill you.
So, yeah. You all wake up and have some Becky's. Adam eventually wakes up from it looks like that he spent all night fixing the boat, but it is fixed-ish.
Yeah. You think it's ready to set sail? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll float.
You were actually yawning, Ma?
It doesn't matter if you
What,
did, because
he's
it made me
tired.
yawn.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How
Adam
do you
is tired.
yawn on command?
Like this.
Adam was tired.
How do you yawn on command?
It's not that hard.
Adam
You just made the villager noise.
tired.
I said, how do you yawn on command? And then you made the villager noise, and then said, it's not that hard.
No, I didn't do the villager noise. I don't know.
I
what
did.
That
it
was what Soup did.
Anyway, we go.
Hey.
Yeah, you begin to set sail. Yeah, oh boy, you've got
You're in
Jesus
search
Christ.
of a boat.
Yeah, you've got Gilmer and Bradley at the. Well, I mean, Gilmer's at the. He's just
there, all right.
trying to look around for any landmarks. And Bradley is vibing.
Moth, random thought, like not associated with anything. Is the plague still a thing?
What do you? The plague?
Like the Black Plague?
Why would you?
Oh.
Is it like
What?
still a thing that exists? Just like random thought.
No.
Okay, cool.
I mean, this isn't based on the real world as far as I know.
Got it. I want to
I'm
know
not.
if it
If
would
I
be...
if it was gonna be, based on the real world.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna make that metaphor. I decided against it.
We
So
would all be quarantined.
There now.
that sure. Anyway, yeah, you begin to head out with relative ease, and you start sailing. So, what's gonna be the? I mean, are you guys all just kind of not really? Like, are you just kind of sitting there, or is there anything that you're doing
Mary
while
would
on
be
the
It's
up.
like just casting Identify in random objects.
Mary's gonna be up in the crow's nest.
Okay. You note that everything that you cast Identify on
It's
is
not
what it
magical.
is.
Yeah. Well, I'm just seeing if anything's magical.
Okay, well, sure.
Cast it on Adam. Spider.
It's Adam.
Adam Spider.
The spider's magical.
Adam, your spider's magical.
It folds into it. It kind of has this thing where each of the 8 legs fold into little kind of creases in the center of its body so that it looks like it's completely flat, so that the legs don't stick out and make it look like a spider at all. With the one big oval and the other like head piece, which is just another small kind of like circle, also folds into a little thing, and he just takes it and he just fucking beats you over the head with it.
Really?
No,
Adam.
but he just looks at you as he's steering the boat.
No, actually, am I allowed to ask like what this is? Like actually?
No.
Only Ursake would know what like mechanical shit is.
He just kind of takes it out and places it on one of the railings, and then it and all the legs unfold, and its head kind of flicks up, and it just says, It's a spider. I don't see what's so hard to
It's
understand.
not a spider. It really just isn't. No, like actually.
I made it, and it works for me.
Okay, I just don't know what the fuck that is. Like, how does it move like that? It's clearly not
I
organic.
made it to move like that. Okay.
Like, no,
I'll
I'm
tell you
genuinely
about it
confused.
when we're not at the fear of possibly drowning, maybe.
I move over to Earth's like,
I mean, I made this. and
Hey,
I just kind of pull out Cubby.
Wait.
He's organic though, so like.
speaking of,
Yeah?
how's the bird doing? You know, the bird. And I point to Cubby.
He's doing fine. I'm fasting him. I've decided. He's really living up to his namesake.
Does Cubby look better?
What does that mean?
CH, but with
Yeah,
like a CH.
That isn't.
He looks like he just looks like Cubby. You cannot
Yeah.
tell if he's any better or
He does-
worse.
he
He's
does-
just
Is
dangling.
he making the noises?
He's not making. He's not.
See,
He's
he
not
does-
doing the thing that he was doing earlier.
He does tricks. He does backflips. Do you see-
I don't think with what happened earlier, I don't think he should
That-
try
Yeah, he's
backflips.
definitely not going.
That doesn't
I
look
know how
like
to
a
take care of
backflip.
My owl bear. I actually think it's an owl bear.
Okay,
but
hold on. Can we just talk about the fact that you just said I know how to take care of my owl bear? Can we cut back to that moment in, I think, episode 2 where you shot him out of a cannon?
that was, as much as
Classic.
I want to say that was him.
Also,
Yo,
in
can
this
you do the harp-
can
episode
you do
where
the-
you
can you-
fueled
can you
his
do the-
juice addiction.
Can you do the harp noises? And then it cuts back, and then it does the audio of it, and then it cuts back, and you just go, I don't think
Can
I
we
did
get
that.
an animatic
I'm
of
gonna
someone of
draw
Cubby?
art of it.
Yeah.
Mr. Editor.
Mr.
Hey, Editor,
Stop.
could you get me lunch? Hey, Editor.
Hey, I want
put
some.
an editor
Fuck you,
note
man.
right
Can
there.
you
Dumb.
in Cubby's like info box and you put a picture of a burger and it goes into Cubby's mouth and
We
it
should
gets
just,
big.
instead of uploading an episode 1 week, we should just upload 40 minutes of Cubby trying to read fan mail.
No.
Who would do
Okay.
Cubby's
Sorry,
voice?
Cubby?
Cubby, yeah.
Who would
Just
do
like-
Cubby?
That's it. It's just like a
He
bunch of
eats
small
he
noises.
eats them.
He eats the fan mail.
Like,
It's
he
just-
eats
Okay,
small-
anyway.
I'll learn to
small
animate and then
noises.
I'll animate that.
You just
Uh,
you just hear like munching.
No, I mean, yeah, I know how to take care of him. I'm not.
Send us your best Cubby cosplay.
No. Don't do that. Don't put effort into anything related to us.
Just don't put effort. Effort not
Yeah.
allowed.
I know how to take care of my owl. I've had him for. How long have I had this arm? Like 2 years? I've had him for. That was out of character. I've had him for 2 years. I used to have a cat. Now it's this thing, and I really don't know how to do anything. And I really can't summon anything else. He's fine though.
Wait, sorry, was your familia before a cat,
Yeah,
and now you have this?
yeah.
How does that even happen?
I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Like, it looks like a small owl bear, but it's very, very small.
Probably because it's
I-
like a
have we-
baby.
Are we there yet? No, owl bear cubs are bigger than this. Like he's like half of my abdomen. They'd be like full abdomen. Well, no, like full like
Double
torso.
baby.
I'm telling you, it's a cat, guys. Y'all are being fooled.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
honestly, he's probably right. She's
Anyway, what's happening?
sorry.
Mary just said double baby. You were sailing and you will be on the waters for a bit, presumably, since you're looking for another boat.
Yeah, we're vibing. We're rolling.
Is someone already looking for it, or
I'm up in the
I
crow's
think-
nest.
can I go up there and help
There's
you? I guess, with
no
your roll?
crow's nest.
Oh,
This is
Oh.
too small of a
I thought
vessel.
that was a crow's nest. Well, I'm up in a. I'm out. I'm just kind of looking out for shade. For stuff and
cool.
things.
I'm gonna go
I'll
like
try and
get
help
a.
you with that, so you get advantage then.
I'm gonna go get a
You're rolling
drink.
perception.
On Scorption check.
Yeah.
Moth, can I make a perception check to percept any boats?
Yeah, to perceive.
I like
I mean-
percept. Okay, that's a
14.
I've rolled like 17 11s. 7 11s.
Okay, so now that I'm gonna forget that you said that,
14.
yeah. So you are keeping an eye out. So, oh boy, you get a little bit out on the water for like around 10 minutes before you start to realize that you're in a very foggy area. And you kind of start to remember the fact that there are sharks.
I see.
And then remember that you have taken no pre-measure to the sharks.
I summoned a gunpowder barrel.
Did you?
You didn't say.
No.
If you did, you didn't say it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be a very good pre-measure now, would it?
Just throw it in the bomb.
Just throw it
Throw the
underneath the
explosive
water.
in the water.
I'm just ready to shoot anything that
Depth
scoops
charges
up.
exist.
I don't think Ursek has ever seen any of those, therefore he cannot make them.
No, but luckily, luckily you do not see any sharks
All right,
around here.
but we also don't see any boats.
Well, not as of right now. Until about around an hour later. At this point, you have exited the fog, and you think that you're out of the reach of whatever weird, fucking crazy sharks are. Kind of in those waters, wherever that was. But you're in open water, and you can see just kind of much more of the landscape. And like
We're in an ocean.
the
Uh-huh.
yes,
There's no
you are
landscape.
in an ocean, and the gray area kind of surrounding. But blah blah blah. But you do see one thing. Well, I mean, before you... No, wait, hold on, I'm stupid. Don't mind what I said. Before that even happens, you notice, Gilmer just kind of look around for a little bit, and then he says, wait a second, is that... Oh, I know where we are. Oh yeah, okay.
Where? Oh, no.
Can you
Where?
you're like fog vision? The fuck?
No, we're out of fog.
No, you are out of the fog at this point.
Oh, by the way,
but he
Ursek,
points over to he points over to a huge rock jutting out of the water, and he just says, "That's Machete Rock. It's a common place around. I mean, it's a landmark."
what does this ale taste like?
What?
I
What?
said I got a drink earlier. Just wondering what it tastes like. Is it good or bad, basically?
Oh yeah. Okay. Hee. Okay, so. Yeah. I mean, you take a sip, it tastes like blueberries.
Is it blue? I'm assuming no.
No, it's not at any. If there's one thing that was furthest from the color blue, it was probably the color of this ale that you just drank.
Oh my god. God. This is like fucking blueberries.
I see.
So Machete Rock. So where do we go from Machete Rock though?
we are technically around 3 days out from Riptide Breach from here,
Oh.
so we won't be able to make it, but luckily there are a lot of ships that pass through here. Unfortunately, the ships that pass through here are usually vessels designed for pirating.
So this
Also, I
kind
don't think
of...
we can really just stop here either.
Just if we see another boat, be prepared to be prepared for combat.
Alright, I'll keep my eye out like I have been this entire time. And then I keep my eye out like I have been this entire time.
Yep. As per usual, but yeah, so around another 30 minutes after that, you do notice another ship, a pretty like fairly small sized ship. It's just like, it's basically the smallest, like, I mean, it's basically only one size category bigger than yours, but it's still like, this is like pretty much an actual like good ship.
Yeah.
Can I get like a view of the deck, or is our ship too small for that?
Your ship is a bit too small, but you will note that they do have like cannon ports.
Oh shit. So guys, I could throw Cubby. No.
I think that's a bad plan.
Risky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary, you could throw
No.
Cubby.
I'm not throwing...
Nah, you're right. That's a bad plan.
Hidden missiles. Cubby.
I mean, oh. So we want to try to get this one? Shit. So, wait. Do they have? This is a good. Do they have like anything on the front of their ship?
Not really.
Or,
Do they have like a flag with like an emblem on it?
Uh,
Or is it just classic Jolly Roger?
um,
Skull and crossbones.
they have a flag, but which you can see as you kind of look at it, does seem to be that of the, you know, the Skull and Crossbones, the pirate classic. But yeah, it doesn't look like anything.
Alright.
Like it doesn't look like anything special.
How close are we to the ship?
You are about 500 feet away, and Adam just kind of says you're kind of going in like, it's kind of going in a different direction than you are. You're kind of going in opposite directions, but you're both going diagonal, so it's kind of getting a little bit further away. But Adam just says, what do you think, should this be the boat?
I mean, here's the thing. I have a spell that
If we don't hide soon, they might see us and try to sink our ship. So
I think this is really
make
our
up your
only
minds.
yeah, I think this is like really
This
our
is...
only-
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we should just take what
I
we
could
need.
infiltrate.
What is the plan of attack then?
I can infiltrate if we can get really, really close. But it's a really risky idea since I'd be teleporting in there.
That might not be the best course of
Yeah,
action.
definitely not.
But we don't have any kind of cannons.
Don't.
And they presumably have a bigger crew than us.
If we can get closer, I can melt their flag. I don't know if that would help.
It really wouldn't.
That would do next to nothing, actually.
Yeah,
besides let them know of our location and help them shoot at us.
Yeah, I got nothing then. if you have any object that would help, I could create it.
Maybe like something to get onto their boat.
Maybe like a
Oh, grappling. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like a
grappling
grappling
hook.
hook maybe.
or a ladder.
Think of something along those. Something along those lines. But the fact that their flag is up means that they're ready to be fighting.
How about this? How about we attach our boat to the back of their boat with like a rope and like a grappling hook, and we just follow them.
They would notice.
Fuck. I don't know how pirates work.
Probably wouldn't be able to get
Yeah,
to
I
us
really
though.
don't.
I mean, unless if we get a boat, if we get a grapple to the back of their thing, we could go.
Like, Mary, couldn't you just like use your weird?
I mean,
clone thing
yeah, I can use it to tell.
to just.
I can like swap places with it, but it's still a matter of what do I do
Oh.
after.
Yeah, I was thinking you could just like find somewhere to hide and have that thing kill everybody.
No, that's not how it works.
Can people like disrupt it?
No, but it's not like I also have to. Well, I can attack out of it. I can like use it to attack, but it's not gonna like. And yeah, it can be disrupted.
I mean, I think if we get on the boat, we'll sort ourselves out.
I have a weak spell. It probably won't work, but it is something that is used to make others attack their friends.
That could work as like a distraction.
As you're saying this, Adam will just say, "Okay, we're going to be losing them soon. Should I tell them?"
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell them. Well,
I can also either
does
charm
rocket jumping exist?
No.
Oh.
Stop.
one of them or
If they move at full speed, they will
paralyze one of them.
outspeed us.
Yeah.
So
I think just tell them and we'll. I think I can get on there pretty quick,
okay.
and I will give you guys a rope.
So he turns the boat to kind of cut them off on their diagonal journey. And yeah, so this is happening.
Yes.
What will be, I mean, continue planning, I guess.
Okay.
So
So just get me like. I have a small plan. It depends on what kind. I'm assuming a big crew
Can I-
size.
Yeah, continue. Can I tell how big, how like tall the thing is?
what
Like
thing
the
is?
like from the deck of our boat to the deck of their boat.
How, like the height distance?
Yeah.
Probably only around like 5 feet above yours.
All right.
Oh.
It's not like a huge boat or anything. It's
Definitely bigger than ours, though.
yeah, it is yours is kind of just like a small little keel boat, and theirs is more of like an actual sailing ship. Yours would be small enough to like consider a boat, while theirs is basically the smallest category of ship.
Yeah.
Got it. A vessel. Both vessels.
Indeed.
So. So yeah, just get me within like 30 feet of the old like cannon holes below deck.
Which they're not open right now.
Fuck you. Is there any way that I can see like below deck though? And like inside?
Not really.
Got it. Changes things. Yeah, so
I will be right back.
I'm gonna just like. So you said it's 5 feet up?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make a.
You can't really see like the floor, but at this distance you can. That's like a pretty rough estimate. Because they are still like now around like 400 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, when we get close enough, I'm gonna try to like, depending on what they do, I'm just gonna try to like, I mean, I can make like a makeshift grapple, and I'm just gonna start like tying, my rope to my crowbar.
Okay.
Wait, does it actually, wait, let me check if it comes with next part. Or am I thinking of a different one?
I think there might be a grappling hook in it as well as back.
No, but like a, okay, no, it's a backpack bedroll mess kit. It's in your box. We have 50 feet of hemp in rope though. Does anybody have like a crowbar or just a straight up grappling hook?
I have a crowbar.
You have a crowbar? Can I use that?
Sure.
Okay. You might have to help me tie this. I'm not good with knots, and I'm gonna try to just tie it to make a makeshift grapple.
Okay. Sleight of hand. Just a good nat.
Sleight of hand. Okay, stat. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you get a nice firm knot going.
Never mind, I am good at tying knots. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
When we get close enough that I can like throw the grapple and hopefully attach it.
Which I will, but like
30 feet.
Like how much?
30 feet away.
That is extremely close. Okay.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I can't do anything from long range. Like it's really hard.
Okay.
Then
in that case,
I'll just hand it to Mary, and I'll say, how far do you think you could throw this thing?
Let me look up throwing rules. Is there like rules for throwing?
I don't know. DM, what are your rules for throwing?
I don't really think too much, but
Well, how far do I think
I'll
I could throw at my strength?
With your strength, I would say probably around, kind of, with your strength, like 30 feet or 60 feet with disadvantage.
I'm back.
Alright.
Good.
Probably farther than you can.
Okay. Yeah, just when you think we get close enough, just try to throw it and we'll go from there.
Alright. So you continue closer. As you're kind of approaching, you get around 300 feet away before Mary, you notice someone on the other boat. You notice a small, just a tiny figure approach the deck of the ship and kind of look out, and then you just start to hear some shouts from over there.
Yeah, they see us.
They begin to turn, and Adam just kind of says, well, I guess brace, because this is gonna be a bumpy ride.
Is there like a below deck that's underwater? That's not underwater, but like above water?
Yeah, that would be where some of the cannon holes are.
Okay.
But at that point, you also see that they open up, and you see the barrels of cannons begin to stick out of them.
How waterproof
And,
is my spellbook?
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Oh.
Woo-hoo!
Whoa.
Hoo-hoo!
Yeah, that's good.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna stop recording now.
I'm also gonna start recording now.
Wow.